incredibly thankful for being here, and I'm thankful for the year I've just been through. It is hard to believe that it's almost a year since we sat on the stage in La Crosse and were introduced when we were District Governor-elects. I spent 5,100 miles visiting clubs in our district in Northeast Wisconsin and in the UP. And I just want to make sure that I do a shout out for the Detroit Lions, just in case you think we're just Wisconsin Panther fans. It's been a wonderful experience, and sharing the message from Gordon McAnally that you heard from earlier, creating hope in the world. I talked about creating hope in our clubs. Close to 50% of our clubs are over 100 years old in our District 6220, and we have to see how we're going to keep Rotary alive for another 100 years. Our youngest club is just 5 months old, and I talked to them about how they're going to withstand and make sure that they're there in another 100 years. We talk about creating hope in our communities, and Rotary clubs do. Each of the Rotary clubs that you are part of do create hope in your communities. And then of course we create hope in the world. We create hope for Rotary, particularly for polio eradication, which I am passionate about, and we create hope in various other places. While I visited all of the clubs and talked about creating hope in their clubs to make sure that they survive another 100 years, I had the pure pleasure of tripping. Going to Guatemala March 10th through March 17th and seeing some of the things that Rotary has done to provide pure, clear water for individuals that do not have potable water in their communities or in their homes. And I'm delighted to have that experience firsthand of seeing how Rotary create hopes in the world. And it's wonderful to see my Guatemala friends here in this room. So again, I want to thank everyone for putting me in this position so that I've had this wonderful year to spend with other Rotarians in our district and around other places in Wisconsin. So thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Vince Lombardi once said, "People that work together will win, whether it's against a complex football defense or the problems of modern society." It is an honor to serve and achieve so many wins beside these incredible humans, my fellow DGs, Julia and Don, the amazing Tricon team, all they've done to just knock it out of the park with this event, and most importantly, my fellow Rotarians. I'm excited to be in Green Bay, home of the legendary Green Bay Packers. So in the spirit of this tailgate, sit back as I take you on a walk through my year at 6250. Besides the Legends of Lambeau, you are going to love this. There's more for that, right? This year, hope was our driver. At International Assembly, Gordon said mental health needs to be a priority, so us DGs said, "Rogers that," and we got to work. There was nothing fuzzy about our 6250 goals. We grew partnerships, one in particular with NAMI, the National Association of Mental Illness. We gathered our youth exchange students, fellow Rotarians, took to the forest, walked along the brooks of Madison on the NAMI walk to eliminate the stigma of mental health. Our mental health task force became our guiding star, providing resources and webinars to our clubs. We took our Rotary friendship exchanges to the max, visiting 4 countries this past year. The white winters came and went and came and went, but we did not falter. We set our mark on saving money, over $30,000 in fact, to create a new financial and administrative model that engaged a Rotarian from across the globe. We set another mark, so many marks in the Hall of Fame, on it no longer just talking about DEI, but doing the work. We were butlers, offering our service and support to clubs, even cleaning up a few messes. We were tailors, sewing together a patchwork of projects and initiatives. But in conclusion, it has been an honor to serve beside a team of caring and compassionate and sharp as tacks humans, my favorite people, our Rotarians, and our work together will always be a win. It is what legends are made of, and creating hope in our world has been my Lambeau leap. Thank you so much, everyone.
A year ago, Julia, Michelle, and I were on the stage discussing the theme, Create Hope in the World. Today, we're gathered to reflect on that theme and to celebrate the incredible work that each and every one of you has done, our fellow team members. Hope is a beacon of possibility, the foundation upon which our aspirations, our dreams, and our actions. One example of action is the caregiver gifts given by the Rotary Club of Plymouth through a district grant. These kits were designed to develop overall well-being in those living with memory loss, fostering engagement activities that strengthen the relationships between caregivers, family, and friends. These create hope by encouraging multi-generations participation through fostering bonds within families and communities. Hope comes from our clubs. As Club President Christian Venegas aptly noted, Rotary clubs bring a rich history of community support. We're excited to build on that great legacy of our predecessor and position ourselves to provide for our community for years to come. Through our clubs, members share their time, their treasure, their talent. Earlier this month, the Rotary Club of Thiensville, Mequon presented a plan for an inclusive playground, also known as an all-user playground. President Jack Holmes' words resonate with, "We want this to be a safe experience for all guests of the park, enjoyable for guest parents, grandparents, and caregivers." Hope alone is a flicker in the darkness. It is when hope meets with community that meaningful connections take place. As Susan Scott notes, no single conversation is guaranteed to change the trajectory of a career, a company, a relationship, or a life. Any conversation can. Our conference is designed to facilitate those conversations, igniting the flames of possibility, showing us the magic of what can happen when we work together. So today, we're gathered to celebrate our collective efforts and the hope that we have nurtured. Let us remember that our shared vision of a brighter future is not merely a dream. It is a tangible reality within our grasp. Thank you for your passion, your dedication, your unwavering commitment to creating lasting hope across the world, in our communities, and in ourselves. Together, we truly are making a difference. Let the fun begin.